Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up! Next one! Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife is. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Are you alright?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we... Think we'll make it? Let's go. Stop! Watch out! Okay? Hurry! Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around. Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads. Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right.
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives. First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guard. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs, or we... And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this... Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. You know what they say. I can at least cast my usual spell for you.
Right.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Thanks the road. Look! Over there! Let's go. Got a sec? Everything's pretty standard. I don't like this. Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin?
Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even. The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else, which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down.
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of...
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, for the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. So? Whatever will I do?
All right then.
An elder? Here?
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an Elden child. Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow.
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter.
Now he's dead. No living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals.
Let's head there.
Give it a fool, I say. Who else can it be?
All right. What are you playing at?
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me!
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Okay, you got
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lord. Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. Mark my words. War will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone and be thankful. All right, next. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of. So, what brings you to enlist?
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I'm stronger than I look.
With arms like that, you'd have to be. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if... You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of it. All right, lad. Welcome to the...
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. On your way now. Up.
Uh-huh.
Boy there!
What's the world coming to?
Boy there!
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? What do they call them? Something like,
Next! Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder?
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. It's better off in my hands. Give it.
brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours.
Care to say that again?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clam... You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rusonch?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on. No fighting in the rack.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like... And take this, too.
Wow, it's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details.
Listen up. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy first, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into... Our veterans there will teach you the one thing...
Perfect. That's exactly...
Enjoy tonight's sleep.
Look at all the other recruits. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet. He'll also know right away why we've come. Well, the charming captain is probably right. Hey. You awake? Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't say I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It never gets easy.
Yeah, I could tell. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. Omega towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, whoa. No magic, no tribal conflict. And equality for all? It really does. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on? Well, good night.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, 1 day remains.
Let's see.
This place here.
Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built to... Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I... You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I love...
That's the last thing I need. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us to... Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
That's my name.
I have that right? For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now...
By the skin of my teeth! Now,
Someone...
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Anyway, to the fort! Double time!
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear.
He's right.
We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory. Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a...
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once... I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so...
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I'm with you.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight any... I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Okay? Here we go. Actually...
I see.
This is...
There it is. That's a... human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors! Oh. Damn it.
Oh.
Hurry!
Yep, we're safe here.
This is bad.
What?
What do you think? Huh. Got it? Take care of it, please. Things will be fine.
We can't get
I
sloppy.
fight for my own
sharp.
justice.
They won't hold back! Fire!
Burn to ash!
A tough one.
The power of fire! Let's catch our breath. That'll do it.
All right!
Wait. Be careful.
Hey! Okay?
Let's push through! Okay, let's take them all. That's all we've got.
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that!
Let's go! Burn!
Even easier than expected.
Okay, I feel stronger.
We made short work of them!
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Look!
Come on! This is our chance to be on
Forward
time!
move!
The next one will fall just as easy.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Run! No.
Damn it!
Hey. Damn it. Hold on. You... I get it now. What?
Was that?
Hurry!
Let's hurry.